got it. We got the perfect camera. It's upon us.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
How's the audio? The preamp's hissy. Is there someone here? It's a parking lot dumpster vlog. Leave me alone. 1080p, 90 frames per second. You speed it up. It's a dumpster vlog. Oh, Fimi Palm. Where have you been? Fimi Palm too. We're on a selfie stick now. These are my initial tests. I shouldn't be posting this. It's not content. I'm gonna go fight that guy across the street. I chickened out. He has a vest. He has a vest. Oh boy. 3x zoom. Is that now like a DSLR? It is. It's good content. I'm gonna go. Do you have any idea how many times I've recorded a video, plugged in a lav mic, not even recording? That's what just happened. That whole, whatever that was. I'm gonna go review this thing. We'll have a little fun. I just wanted to see, initial test, work out the kinks immediately. And then we go test it real with the real settings, the good times. Will it zoom? No. You're just gonna let me walk around like this, all homeless and shit? Oh, wow. Oh, I like it. I like it hard. I'll be with you shortly. I'm just reading a book. I have glasses, so I'm smart. Don't worry, this review will have 0 user error. I'm smart. You can trust me. There's some loud-ass noises up that street. Oh, God. That was close. Close call on that one. So I made some notes. We're going to compare this to the DJI Pocket 2, which I don't have, but I have footage of it. And I brought the GoPro 9 and the Huawei. I thought that was something free. The Huawei P40 Pro. We'll do a little side-by-side, even though this is 24p and that'll be 30p. That's fine. Not a problem. So in my opinion, this thing has some advantages over the DJI Pocket 2 and some major disadvantages. The first advantage, it's so much cheaper and so much smaller. It's $219 US, 7,000 Canadian. $499 for the Pocket with the Creator Bundle, which you need. This, all I needed from that Creator Bundle was the mic jack, which they decided to keep out of the body somehow. Why? This one has it right in the back. Fantastic. So this thing is tiny. It's hard to tell if you're even recording. It's a flashing green light. The whole thing should light up red, bright red, should burn my hand. When it comes to the slow motion, however, I'm only seeing 1080p at 90 frames per second. What kind of street are you going to cross in that mode? It does have a 4x slow motion mode. Is it better quality? 90p versus, I'm guessing 120p. We're in F-log, by the way. Is there dynamic range wonders to be had? I'm not seeing a lot of wonder there. Wow. Here's natural. Any different? There should be way less dynamic range, more saturation, more bullshit. Well, it really brightens up there, doesn't it? Looks a little too bright. Wow. It has HDR, which is on, but it doesn't ever appear to show up that it's on. So I put it in 1080p just to see how's the 1080p. I always upscale it anyway, but Usually 1080p on most cameras just looks so bad. It's not that it's 1080p, it's just that it's line skipped, over sharpened. It's terrible. Is that the case? It better not be. So let's get to some notes. What I'm noticing, the audio is much better than the DJI Pocket 2. It's not as hissy at all if it's working. I don't know why the first clip didn't work. I just plugged it in. I turned it off, plugged it in, turned it on today, and it was a little delayed, and then it was like, microphone recognized. The case, however, I don't know, both DJI and this one, not great. The DJI, I think, was easier because you turn it off, at least you can just slide it in. This I have to open. Ah, did you even, ow. How many splinters did I just get? I have to power it down, remove the mic. Are you kidding yourself? And then put that in. And the way it turns off is to the side. The lens will rub right up. You can see the dent, maybe. Right here, there's an outline of where that lens is. I don't like that, so I've put it facing up. That's much better, but I have to wait for it to do its thing. It locks up like a goat in fright. When you turn it off, it's like... And then a couple seconds later, it'll relax. You didn't see a ghost, dickhead. Let me put it the way I want. This thing, it just needs a little cap on top. Then we're talking. Then I don't have to take my mic out, power it down, slip the cap on. I walk. Ulonzi, where you at? You gonna make a cap for this thing? How you doing? This also has the wider lens compared to the Pocket. You really don't need a tripod. This is almost Sony X3000 level, except that although the Sony didn't have a lens cap either, I had to buy that grip, and it came with I had to spend $35 just to get a tiny little rubber cap. Kind of bullshit. What kind of bullshit? How's the autofocus before? How close can you get? Am I still in focus? I have glasses. Oh no, my acne. I still have a rash on my head from that keto diet. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. I was doing a Sigma, that 28 mil little autofocus test, and it's all this dry skin. I'm like, yeah, that's wonderful. That's great content. So the reasons you would jump up in quality to get the DJI would be, it looks like, I've seen a bunch of side-by-side comparisons. The image quality is much better on the DJI. It's over-sharpened, which I don't think they even know how to do, if we're being honest with ourselves. Over-sharpened, but better quality. And they have more modes, 240 frames per second, but it crops in. I don't think this one did, or did it? I haven't even noticed. DJI has the fun 4K 48p. This has 48p, but in 2.7K, and it's bullshit. I will never turn it on. How are we doing on it? Can you tell them apart? Oh, wow. The GoPro looks better. It looks like it's flashing on my screen. It's doing weird flashes. I've never seen that before. How y'all doing on that one? GoPro 9 on your right? Pocket, no. I could have researched that. Fimi Palm 2 on your left. Wow. The only terrible thing about the GoPro 9, you're not in focus here. We're in linear mode. It would have to be extended quite far out. I don't know why they changed that. Because the 8 was super sharp right here, even right here. And you compare it to all these other cameras, like the Insta360 1-inch and the DJI Osmo Action. The GoPro 8 always crushed those, but now the 9, you compare those things. Oh, they're all running. Wow, they really run for that bell. They run hard. The 9 now loses those comparisons to the old DJI Action, which was like $280 Canadian. What? The GoPro appears to have better dynamic range, though, and that's all that matters. Or does it? No. No. They're brainwashing the kids to wear masks. That's good times. Good times ahead on that one. My God. We have switched things up a notch, haven't we? Yeah, we have. Oh boy. Now the Huawei P40 Pro is now looking upon you from the right side, bringing it up on the right. No one cares. They're not in the same price bracket. Oh, if you look at each other, I have no idea if you're going to focus on each other, but are you in love, you two? Are you both feeling the love? The Huawei is definitely a bigger deal. It's a bigger rig, bigger case. This doesn't even need it. We could throw it on. Oh, don't get me wrong here. We could throw it on a tripod. Who has the better color science? The Huawei, honestly, it's so bad, I can't even understand it straight out of camera, and then I have to knock it down a notch, and then it's usable, and it's fantastic once you do that. Sometimes it looks so cinematic until you compare it to any mirrorless. Probably a ZV-1, just crush it tart. But the potential with the slow motion footage is always there. All right, now we're cooking with fire. We got it on a tripod, the Ulanzi, I don't even know which number this was, the MT16, I think. The biggest one of the mini ones. The third biggest. Oh yeah, tripod mount right in there. It's honestly, it's a great design. They got everything you'd need. Mic jack in the back. It's not too uncomfortable to hold. You got an L bracket. It's good. Tripod mount if you need that. Although you just complicated your life. It's a lot worse now. It's a lot bigger. That cord's dangling. But you just hook it on there. Wow. You could. No, you couldn't. This has a cold shoe that would point up here. And you can't twist it. Turn it down this way. It's designed to be pointed at you like this. But Ulanzi didn't realize we want to extend out there. And it's fantastic when you do it. There's dogs. Was that a chair? Is that a basket of free things? I do believe it is. I do believe it is. Oh God. Guy in his car alone wearing a mask. That's good times. Not gonna lie to you, I want this. I don't know what I'd use it for. Something. Something for sure. Thank you to Per Gear, by the way, for sending this to review. I gotta tell you, I'm impressed so far. Image quality, as long as that's not important to you, it's good enough for a hobo vlog. Here's some quirks that I don't like. This is what I would fix. Just a little cap. You don't need a case. Just a little lens cap. That's all we need. I would like better slow motion features. I'd like a bigger sensor. A better lens. Same lens, bigger sensor. There's zero to it. Zero. I deserve some. Can we get any? I don't think it even autofocuses. I would like to be able to remove the battery. If this thing dies, we're done. And I could just replace it, continue the vlog. Because this is good stuff. You want to continue this, trust me. But it's pretty good for a budget option. Super light, front-facing screen. Like, it has everything you need. I'm just nitpicking. I want more. It doesn't have 4K 60p. Not that I ever use it. It has 1080p, 90p. That's all I need. If you're just starting out and you want to wander around YouTube, you couldn't go wrong with this thing, I imagine. It's not going to impress anybody, but it's easy. And you could theoretically hold most of it, hide most of it with your fist. You don't need this tripod. That draws attention. Nobody's really going to know you're filming a damn thing. Fits right in your palm. Just a little bit out there, a little thing peeking out. It's like, what's that? Nothing. For me personally, having graduated YouTube college, would I reach for this thing over the Huawei P40 Pro? Probably not. Maybe the color science is better? Could be. If I had the DJI Pocket, would I bring that instead? Probably. The GoPro 9, I'd probably reach for that one. But now that I have this, it's gonna look nice on my desk. I might bring it out sometimes. It's so tiny. If it had a little lens cap and I could put it in my pocket, sold. Even though I got it for free. Sold hard. There's a huge difference between having a camera that's pretty lightweight versus something that can actually fit in your pocket. No tripod needed, and that's what this could be with a lens cap. And so you're there. You're knocking on Sony X3000's door. They're like, oh, we're working on the X4000. We'll be with you shortly. They're working on it, trust me. Can't wait. That's going to be good times. It does have some advantages, though. It has this tracking mode, which you would never honestly use it. but it works pretty good. Like, it seems smooth. The DJI's is terrible. Wow, you really do keep up, don't you? Take that, bitch. Oh, it reacquired me. Oh boy, it knows my face. Oh, it's sending information to the Chinese government. Oh, that can't be good. Can we go all the way? Yeah, what now? Oh no, he's learning my moves. It should zoom. The Mate 40 Pro, that was one cool feature it had. It like went through the different lenses and zoomed in on you as you went. I should have played around with that more. Still waiting for my refund. Anytime now. PDA Plaza. Oh, so I'm gonna leave. What do you think? Affiliate links down below for your purchasing pleasure. You're gonna snap on it, pounce on it. I'm gonna go. After you buy a Camera Conspiracies t-shirt. It's so warm out. Finally. Good times ahead. Subscribe for more videos on Saturday.